From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New York Giants. On the visitor sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys coming off a tie after an evenly matched battle a week ago. We're in a gun with Charles Davis and Kaimi Fairbairn to get things started. And we are underway, folks, from East Rutherford. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the former Gator, their rookie quarterback from Florida.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down.
The screen pass complete to Xavier Woolley.
This second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
19 Tiger.
They'll set up a throw. A pass complete to Adunze. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. Rome Odunze with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So now here are the Giants as they'll get their first opportunity here. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on superior parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 9. Now here's Young. That throw puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Jags grab it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, it's Blue. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Giants' 39-yard line.
Here we go, Jack. Hooking a cowboy 80.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Fix the Eagle, fix the Eagle.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one's incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold him to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick slant to Watson. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The 22-yard line.
Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 30.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that?
Young loses it. a spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense, sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. They do give 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. Here's Hardy set to return.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
This is caught by Williams. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Set, hunt. Yeah, hunt.
Looking to throw, Young. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Down. Black ball.
Young off the play fake. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Right back to Njoku. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. The tight end in motion right. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Viking 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, trap 60, trap 60. Ready,
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw here on first down. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down.
Second and 5.
Dragon 60. Top low 18.
They'll look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the giant rush gets Hawes. Down he goes. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Bronco 80.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll try and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Giants, first down.
Now Young. This one caught by Ridley. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Final play of the half. Young. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Halftime coming. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Black, 95, ready.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
Oh, Young loses it. And the Jags grab it. The big fella. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Yellow, 22.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Young. He's got it to Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Here we go.
Young working out of the gun. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second down and a yard.
Drill, 52. Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Young now. It's Williams on the catch. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
And the Giants, first down.
Watch out,
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Option right, Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
That's caught right side by Worthy. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. He got 29 yards that time.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Watson laying himself out in the end zone. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And New York set to take the field. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 28-yard line.
Young to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's White. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
33.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Young. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Here's Young. Here's a screen for Robinson. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 3.
To throw, Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Down.
Young to throw it. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Check.
At the Jaguars'
Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal.
brings up 3rd.
Throwing, Young. He'll try and do this himself. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. David Njoku from 4 yards out. And the Giants are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Giants 7.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. There wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
It's all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Jeff Watson.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Giants are right back in this football game.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Following the interception, Young. Now he'll take this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. Now Young. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They go again with Blue. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Got it. Ready?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
19 inside. Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
60 Bison. Go.
They'll run again. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. That is caught. And he will have the Jaguars 1st down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Blue is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
70, Hawk. Let's go now.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this time he is in. Jaden Blue, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Jags are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. We're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
And the Giants first down.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. Here's second and 10. Looking to throw, Young. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And the Jags, Charles, I think they're in the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now third down and 7. Again, it's Young. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Giants first down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Jags, they'll hit double digits.